Yo, what's going on, my lovely, lovely foxes? It's your girl here, Lone Fox, and I figured I'd make this quick YouTube video. Well, quick as it can possibly be, regarding how I take down Mohg or Mohg, depending on how you pronounce it. So, as we all know, the DLC to this glorious game, Elden Ring, is rapidly approaching. This big guy right here apparently is going to be the gateway to the Realm of Shadow. So a lot of people are scrambling to either beat Radahn and or Mohg. And I know Mohg is a bit of a pain. So, like I said, I want to at least showcase the tools and the things that I use when it comes to kicking this guy's butt. So, what I'm basically kind of running right now, and I know there's going to be a lot of people out there that are like, what is your build? Oh my gosh! Do you not know how to play the game? I do, and I don't know how to play the game. I play the game on my terms, and I play the game how I want to play. So, if there's any problems, or questions, or concerns, or burning issues with my build, I personally really don't care what you think. This is how I have been taking care of Mohg, and these 99 rune arcs, I would like to think, showcase that. Not to sound rude or gloating, but it's worked out for me so far. So, my build. Basically what I'm running for my right-hand armaments are Malekith's Black Blade, plus 10, Bloodhound's Fang, plus 10, and I have in my left-hand armament the Dragon Communion Seal. This guy does not like hemorrhage. As his name states, Lord of Blood, but he does not like blood incantations, and I'll get to that in a second. So, my gear: Sanguine Noble Hood, my chest, Sanguine Noble Robe, arms, Malekith's Gauntlets, Malekith's Graves, and if you look at my equipment load, I'm pretty low when it comes to, you know, movement. Like when it helps movement. Basically, I'm able to roll and do everything. Talismans that I'm using: winged sword insignia. I know that I could get the rotten one, but I don't have that one right now, so I have the winged sword insignia, the Dragon Crest shield talisman, Flame Drake talisman 2 or plus 2, and then Erdtree's favor plus 2. So I've noticed when you go into PvP, or not PvP, geez, when you get summoned, you only have a certain amount of flasks. So I have allocated my flasks to Crimson Tears being 9, and Cerulean Tears being 5. Now the reason why that is because when I get summoned, I'll have, I think, 4 of these bad boys, 2 of these, and of course you keep your Flask of Wondrous Physic, which is a good segue into the tiers that I use. So I use the Opaline Heart tier and the Purifying Crystal tier. Now the Purifying Crystal tier is incredibly important along with Mohg's Shackle. It purifies the Curse of the Bloodlord, aka Mohg, and the Mohg Shackle briefly binds him to the earth. It binds him for about twice. So if you can find Mohg's Shackle as well as the Purifying Crystal tier, that'll be fantastic. I will try to link some really good guides, quick, easy guides on how to get the Purifying Crystal tier as well as Mohg's Shackle. I can actually kind of showcase where Mohg's Shackle will be. So they're going to be located somewhere in the underground of Landau. So underground, roadside. It's a lot to get. It's a lot to get to Mohg's Shackle, but it's definitely worth it. It's kind of the same thing too with the Purifying Crystal tier. But in the end, if you're really struggling with Mohg and you need to find a way to beat him aside from and you don't want to take that massive damage that he does, what you're gonna need to do in the beginning is, you know how you meet Yura? That's who you're going to need to talk to, and he's actually going to be like somewhere over here, by this site of Grace, the Seaside Ruins. So you'll talk to Yura, and you actually kind of have to progress his quest line. You'll fight somebody near Mirkwood Cave, who is Nereus. And then after you fight him, you'll talk to Yura again, exhaust his dialogue, and then the next person that you'll fight is outside of the main academy gate. And Yura should be somewhere right, or not Yura, but there'll be like a invader sign, like right outside of Raya Lucaria. And of course, to get to Raya Lucaria, you'll have to find a key, but the key is pretty much right over here. It's like there's a dragon guarding it, so actually be careful. But like I said, I'll link all videos and stuff to show that will showcase how to get those items. I'm gonna try and see if I can be summoned. I don't know how long this will take. I'll put like a time card too, showcasing like when it begins. So I'll run through it one more time. Equipment: Malekith's Black Blade, Bloodhound's Fang, and a Dragon Communion Seal +9. Sanguine Noble Hood, Sanguine Noble Robe, Malekith's Gauntlets, Malekith's Graves. And again, I use these for movement, helping with movement. Winged Sword Insignia, or if you want to be better and have better attacks, the Rotten Winged Sword Insignia helps too. This Dragon Crest Shield Talisman, Flame Drake Talisman, and Erdtree's Favor. Again, the flasks allocated to 9 for Crimson Tier, 5 for Cerulean, Flask of Wondrous Physic, Opaline Hard Tier, and then Purifying Crystal Tier, because the Opaline helps with boosting all damage negation, and it's really good considering the fact that it's also paired with the Dragon Crest Shield, which really helps with physical damage negation. And then the Purifying Crystal Tier, and then Mohg's Shackle. So let's do this, and hopefully we'll land something. Oh yeah, and then the spells that I have too. What I typically use is the Blood Flame Blade, because again, this guy does not like bleed. Others that I have used in the past are Flame Grant Me Strength and Golden Vow. So again, let's kind of just hope and see somebody. Okay, and we're back. So I am got something. So hopefully everything will go good. And yeah, looks like I'm helping these guys. Yes, yes, my friends. All right. So first and foremost, first thing I do, drink that. And then, oop, messed up right there for a sec, but it's not a problem. Yeah. All right, Mohg Shackle, and we just go at it. He does that. You can roll from that. Get as close as you can, sort of, kind of to him. You can roll away from that. Roll. Ah. Dang. Okay. I thought that didn't work for a second. I was about to be like, what the hell is happening? Alright. So. He's there. As you can see, his thing is going down. Instantly, I switch to this and start just giving him destined death. Just keep hitting him. And just watching my... He goes up. I have to try my best and keep him at bay and away from the guy. Ass! See what I mean by it doesn't work all the time? But if they can do it, they won. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I got a little careless at the end and I got greedy, so that's why that kind of happened. But I'll try and see if I can get into a fight where I actually defeat Mohg with this build. But as you saw, aside from me being greedy and getting greedy, this combination really does help. So I'm gonna go again. Alright, throw down my seal, or my sigil, and we wait. So yeah, that's pretty much all that it is to it. Not bad, not a bad build, but you know, obviously there are people that could definitely improve it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I have a feeling it's going to take a little bit longer for someone to call on me this time. But yes, we'll stay here and wait a couple of seconds or so, or a minute or two, before I end this, and I go again. So yeah. Alright, still nothing, so I'm gonna take a seat. I'm gonna try this again in a sec when someone grabs me for Mohg. See ya. Okay, so as soon as I click off, someone else is requesting some help. So here we go. Yes. Yes, I always do this. Join in the festivities and fun. Alright, so instant. Throw that back on. Do this. Yeah, see, that guy's got the idea. Alright. So we approach him carefully. And then as soon as I see him swing... Oh, shoot. Sorry about that, buddy. Ow. I'm getting floppy with it. This ain't a good sign. That's not a good sign at all. Alright. Focus! Focus, Fox, focus. Alright. Okay, so they're doing good damage. Here we go. Start dropping his health like mad. No. Heal, bud. Good. Alright. Grab a flask. Oh. Oh. Okay. Alright. No! I'll drop him! And there's that. That's game. Yes! Yes! Yes, my friend! Yes! Yes! And the DLC... And the DLC awaits you. Welcome on in, baby. Hey! Yeah. There you are. And there's that! That's basically all that there is to it. So like I said in the beginning, like with the first match that I had, it's not always 100% effective. Depending on, obviously, I feel like, you know, people's levels, you know, the host's levels. I definitely you have to take that into consideration too. I believe. I could be wrong. I am no Souls veteran. I'm very new to the series, or not series, but I'm very new to just playing Souls games as a whole. I started off first with Bloodborne. I loved it. It has a very special place in my heart, but I am absolutely obsessed with Elden Ring. And this is Foxflower. Her original name was Noelle, but I decided to, you know, why not? She's not like a depiction of me by any means. It's just, I just really, you know, I just really liked what she did. So I'm gonna throw that back on, and yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all that there is. Again, just for another rundown of the build, that's Malekith's Black Blade plus 10, Bloodhound's Fang plus 10, Dragon Communion Seal plus 9, the Sanguine Noble Hood, its robe, Malekith's gauntlets and his graves, Winged Sword Insignia, Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman, Flame Drake Talisman plus 2, Erdtree's Favorite plus 2. And then for the flasks, I have my flask allocated to 9, that way I'll have 4 when I go help people. 5 Cerulean Tears, that way I'll have 2 when I go 2 to help me with my magic or my incantations and skills. The Flask of Wondrous Physic, Opaline Hard Tier, and the Purifying Crystal Tier, and then Mohg Shackle. So that's really it for Miss Foxflower. If anyone needs help at all, just be patient with me. And I always like to say, at least try to have, if you can, the Purifying Crystal Tier and Mohg Shackle. It really makes a difference and can help with dropping Mohg's health significantly. And again, like I said, bleed. This guy does not like bleed. He hemorrhages like crazy. So if you can get the Blood Flame Blade, that's another bonus. And I can show you where the Blood Flame Blade is. Surprisingly, it's right outside of the Rose Church. It's somewhere over in this area. It's one of those little beetle things. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's go. Let's freaking go, guys! I usually put my sigil right down here next to this little area right here. So you will definitely, if anyone needs help at all, just look for my sigil. I will help you as best as possible. And until then, everyone, I appreciate you guys watching. Yeah, like, comment, favorite, subscribe. Make sure to share this video if you want. I'll help anyone with, you know, defeating Mohg, even well after the DLC has dropped. I just have one question. Are you ready? I know I am. Alright, take care, guys.